Welcome to the Phenomenal Future Podcast, or PFP. I'm the host, Jason Brenizer. Now, in the world of blockchain and cryptocurrencies, should you wait to jump in after all the volatility evens out? That's a great question. And there are two ways that we should look at this. First, are you investing? If so, you'd want to put small stakes in a lot of new crypto technologies because you just can't tell who will make it past the prototype stage and on through the scaling stage. If we think back to the dot-com boom and bust at the turn of the millennium, back in 2001, 90% of internet companies died on the vine. Like one of them was Vine. And who's around today? Amazon, Google, Zappos, and Amazon snatched up Zappos. Now, if we look at cryptocurrency, big similarities today. The big news right now, Luna just lost $50 billion in 1 week, and it's supposed to be a stable coin system. But okay, this isn't an investing podcast. This is a podcast for creators, artists, musicians, writers, painters, you name it, to leverage this new blockchain technology so you can cultivate and engage with a much bigger global audience. So, does the volatility matter so much to you? I say it doesn't. Now, let's say you're a digital visual artist and you create an NFT series of 100 unique pieces and you make it available on any of the NFT marketplaces out there. OpenSea is the most notable. They've been around the longest, I think. And let's look at Coinbase NFT Marketplace is the new guy on the block, and they probably will get you in front of a whole new segment of the populace. And the kind of raving fan base we're working to cultivate, what do they care about? Well, they love what you were doing and want to support you. They will be thinking in terms of their home currency costs, regardless of how many ETH or Bitcoin it comes to. They will have a longer time horizon of participation. They won't be flippers or speculators. And, well, look, you've already made your money on the initial sale. So at this point, you can cash out as much as you need to live for the next few months or however long it's going to launch your new offer. And you'll have dollars or yen or euros to pay your bills, to eat, to have fun. So if at this point cryptos go up and down, you'll worry a lot less. Now, the rest of it you can keep in your crypto wallets if you strongly believe that your cryptocurrencies of choice are going to go up on average. Now, in fact, I plan on putting out some resources that will help you attract your ideal fans, clients, collectors, and repel the ones who are looking for arbitrage, it's just a fancy word for buying low and selling high and making the fastest turnaround or velocity that they can. And that's probably a topic for another episode maybe. Now, the definition of marketing that I like, it's something that I got from Di Graziosi. You attract the people that you want to be your ideal customers and you repel everybody else. Now, to do that, you need to follow one simple rule. Be you. Don't bend your persona or soften it to appeal to everyone. You'll just come across as bland. Think of your favorite artists, okay? What makes them stand out other than their work, okay? Who were they as people? What was their style? Did they compromise or were they steadfast in their viewpoint? Steadfast, right? Let's think Picasso or right now, Dave Chappelle. Not everyone loves what they put out. In fact, a lot of people downright hate it. And that's a good thing. Do you really need 7 billion people to buy your NFTs or your art? No, not at all, right? If you were a musician, you only need a few hundred to buy your album NFTs and earn a VIP spot to your next live concert. Chances are they're going to buy the merchandise at your concert too, and they'll convince their friends to come to the gig. So they'll share their NFT on social media and raise awareness of you. They'll be like your street team, hustling for you. And because by proximity to you, they are part of a special tribe or an in-group. And by having that insider knowledge and experience, some of your genius rubs off on them. So be 100% who you are at your core, whatever that means to you. Don't try to anticipate what they want. You won't make art if you do. It is an artist's role in society to absorb what's going on around them and reinterpret it to help open our eyes up to what we're blind to. It's an artist's duty to mash up what came before and help the rest of us see what's hidden beneath the niceties and the supposed ethics and the schemes to create beauty, which can enthrall, those who partake, or alternatively, let us know that we are not alone in this bittersweet experience we humans play out on planet Earth. Now, I do have one warning for you. The methods of growing your influence and reach that I have to share may not work for you if being you means being a wallflower or shut-in. If your personal method means holing up in a cabin for 6 months to write your novel and do only that, you won't be able to engage with your current fans through all the amazing online tools we now have available and that they crave. Because beyond enjoying your creations, the new reality is that fans want a relationship with you, the artist. In fact, they've always wanted that. Otherwise, they'd just stream your music and never attend your live tour if you're a musician. They want an experience, and they want it with you and other people just like them in your tribe. They want to belong to something greater. You and your art has a chance to fill a hole that's left behind by the collapse of a lot of our institutions like religion. You get to define the new rituals that give the meaning. Yes, I know this is a big responsibility, being your tribe's shaman, their spiritual leader. Oh, and by the way, I have to tell you, I'm modeling something for you here. We will call this meta-education. I want to repel you if all you want to do is create your art in a vacuum and can't swallow the idea of engaging with your fans. This podcast and other phenomenal future projects are not meant for you if that's the case. You should stick with the middlemen, the record labels and the publishing houses and the art dealers. Now, they will take the lion's share and leave you the scraps, but you will have your solitude and you might be perfectly happy with that arrangement. So, to recap, blockchain technology, it's in its infancy. It began in 2009 as an idea on a white paper from a person or persons unknown to this day, and it's moving at light speed. The face value of cryptocurrencies is going to go up and going to go down for a long while. It's going to be volatile, but its fundamentals and promise are the bright spot, as far as I'm concerned, in an often depressing future. So if you think being on the frontier is exciting, this is the space for you. You get to carve out your own destiny. Why not be at the tip of the spear on this wild ride we call life? It sounds inspiring, right? I'm inspired. So stick with us at PFP, and we'll continue to give you the edge. Now, if you found this podcast helpful, please share it with 3 people who you think would be suited to become a phenom, just like you. That's what we're calling our tribe. You can also get a deeper immersion in our conversations by joining our Volley space on the Volley messaging, video messaging app. You can go to https://talk.volley.app/PFP. And that's what I got for you today. I'm really excited that you're listening to the Phenomenal Future podcast. And let's go make history together.